Welcome to this ICF Slalom podcast episode, part of the series running until the Paris 2024 Games. We bring you the inside stories from around the globe from the people who make canoe slalom so special. Here's your host, John Gregory.
Thanks for joining me for this special series of daily ICF Slalom podcast episodes from the Lee Valley World Championships. One short episode each day will recap on the day's events and what to expect the next day. 50 nations will be battling it out on the white water made famous through the London Olympics. The first 12 countries in each of the men's and women's canoe competitions and the first 15 in each of the kayak competitions earn qualifying spots for their country for the Paris Olympics. For this first preview episode, I'm so pleased to be joined by Richard Fox, Anna Staila and Guille Diez-Canedo. I started chatting with 5-time world champion Richard Fox, noting that it must be nice to be back again at World Championships in Great Britain, and where he did rather well back in 1981.
Well, that was a good way to kick things off, for the career, but it's great to be back in Waltham Abbey, actually. I love visiting here around the time of the Games and discovering what the Lee Valley's got to offer. I mean, I grew up not far away too, so it's great to be back here and see everyone and lots of old friends and new friends, and the community's out. It's great.
Seemed appropriate to come back to Richard, where we finished our daily episodes in Augsburg.
Well, where's Selena? She was on with the podcast last year, so shout out to Selena Jones. Well, this week obviously kicking off with the team events. That's always a good way to get into the racing and for everyone to sort of blow out the cobwebs, but it'll all be about progression on Wednesday and Thursday, and then into the semis and finals Friday, Saturday. So it comes around quickly, and obviously there's lots up for grabs with the Olympic quotas. That's, I think, in the back of a lot of minds, and then the kayak cross to finish up. So great festival of paddling, and it'll be good to see the stands fill up throughout the week.
We will look forward to checking back in with Richard through the week's racing. I have been wishing to chat again to Brazil's delightful Anna Staila for a while. I found my opportunity at the opening ceremony. I first met Anna as a 15-year-old at the London Olympics, now 11 years ago.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so happy. It's a place with so many good memories, so it's a pleasure to be here now.
Okay, and I hear you have other news or reason for celebration.
Yeah, actually many news, but the most important, the biggest one is that I'm getting married in December with Mathieu. He's, the love of my life. We are athletes together, and we've been sharing a lot of history for the past 6 years now, and he has been so important in my life in the worst moments, even during COVID. We couldn't really train or have a very nice moment in life. It was everything very complicated, and he always has been there for me, even coaching me during the Olympic Games in Tokyo. So after that, we shared amazing story together, and then we decided to get married. And I'm so happy, it's the beginning of a big history, and we are both very excited.
What are you looking forward to this week?
Well, just to put my best on the water. I've been training a lot, and I have my coach back. Hector is so important for me, and have been amazing years together now preparing for this Worlds and for the next Olympics, and I feel so ready and excited to be in the water to race, and I've never been so happy in my whole life. So all that I want is to put everything in my race and to enjoy the moment.
Yeah, okay. Well, I remember when it was announced that Tori was coming back. You posted at the time, just say how delighted and how important that was to you.
Yes, so much. Actually, I have been so hard without him, and I've been through so many things in my sport career that was very difficult. But when I had the opportunity to have him back, it was just like amazing, and I tried to enjoy every moment together. And he has been so important to me, during this moment. And we got prepared for this moment, and we have sharing so many moments together, and this is perfect.
Okay, well, Anna, look, we wish you the best of luck this week. As you can hear, there's a band behind us. But enjoy the week in Brazilian style, I'm sure you will. And we will be watching your results, and we'll chat again after Worlds.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Finally today, I checked in with Guille Diez-Canedo, former athlete, Spanish coach, who also runs the Meta Slalom Statistics app.
I've been following Meta Slalom results and stats and online. Guille, you've amazed me forever. Firstly, thank you for doing all that work with those results. I know it's tedious probably, but you enjoy it. But what are you looking forward to this week?
So
you want Spain to win?
Yeah, that's for sure. So from the Spanish team, I mean, we expect to perform like we can. So I think that's the main goal. Then, because there's a lot going on, Olympic spots, medals, World Championships. It's also Olympic selection for us. So what we expect from our athletes is just to perform, because we know they got it. So if they got good runs one after each one, we know they will have good results. That will get us some Olympic spot or every Olympic spot, and that's it. Then after that, if we are in the finals, we can be in the medals for sure. And from the meta slalom part, I mean, just to generate more data that I can use, that people like you can use, which makes me very happy. That's why I started all this, and that keeps me going on. So for sure, World Championships are like the top race in the year for generating data, for comparing to other races, and it's getting bigger and bigger. And after every race like this, it feels like it's more complete, and I can generate more comparisons between years, seasons, and athletes. I especially like statistics like the one we published this week between the athletes that made the final in 2015, that made it again in 2019, and that are on the entries in this season. And amazes me that it's 18 people who made the final both in 15 and 19, and 14 people of those are in entries in this race. So these are the kinds of things that are amazing me about doing this job, and that's it.
So to day one of the competition, starting with the team races, defending team champions from the 2022 Augsburg World Championships were Germany in both K1 women and K1 men, Czech Republic in C1 women, and Slovenia in C1 men. Should we expect to see France back on the podium in these teams? And with that, our 43rd ICF World Championships are officially underway. Talk to you tomorrow with results of the team race from the Lee Valley and preview of the canoe heats on Wednesday. Kayak heats run on Thursday. Thanks to my guests today, Richard Fox, Anna Staila and Guille Diez-Canedo. Thanks to Aidan Johnson for help with sound editing. See you on the bank. Stay safe.
That's it for now, but please subscribe to the podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Spotify or Audible. And please don't forget to share and leave a review too. In the meantime, keep it fast and clean.